What is going on, guys? It is Trifecta J here with episode 15 on my Kings MyGM, and we are going through the All-Star break and trade deadline as Stanley Johnson was in the All-Star festivities and the Rising Star Challenge, along with DeMarcus Cousins, who was an All-Star. Did not start the game but played very significant minutes at 25. We're the 7th seed right now, tied for the 6th. And the Oklahoma City Thunder are 44-10, pulling away with the best record in the NBA. We're on a 9-game winning streak, so playing very well. And taking on the Houston Rockets at home from Sleep Train Arena. So like I said, we're on a 9-game winning streak, playing incredibly well. And this is a Rockets team without Dwight Howard, who's out for a couple of weeks. And Clint Capella, one of their draft picks this last year, is also out. So they have 2 big men on the roster. Only one center in Joey Dorsey, with Terrence Jones as, I guess, the backup center, along with like Sean Williams or Kyle Singler as like your power forward. So not a lot of depth down low. So my number one objective in this game was to go down low to DeMarcus Cousins and have him attack the Houston Bigs, which he did, and spoiler alert, but he went off in this game. As you can see, getting started, already Dorsey's second foul and an and one for Cousins. Now once more, Terrence Jones at the center. Cousins with the ball. He sort of drives, goes with a one-handed layup, and we are already up by 4 points halfway through the first quarter. And now using a couple of dribble moves as Cousins goes in and scores again as he's off to a blistering start. Now Tyson Chandler in the game as Singler blows the layup, and Holiday on the break passes to McLemore, and he slams it down for a 5-point lead. Now down low, James Harden is actually in this game. I put Stanley Johnson on him, so that's a very difficult task for a rookie, but he actually did a pretty good job. And on our 9-game winning streak, we're playing incredible defense, allowing I think like 95 points per game, something around there, so playing incredibly well. And now Ray McCallum on the pick and roll. Instead of going where he was supposed to, he just cuts straight to the basket and is able to score. Now DeMar Carroll working from the top of the key to Stauskas, long two, and it is good. That gives us a 3-point lead nearing the end of the first quarter. And now Singler shoots a 3, not able to get it to go. And we will end the first quarter up by 2. We got a couple of the Houston Bigs in foul trouble, most notably Joey Dorsey, who already has his second foul. But now Tyson Chandler, he gets worked on by Dorsey, and Jones is there for the offensive rebound to tie up the game. Now James Harden with the ball, Nick Stauskas on defense. That is a huge mismatch, and Tyson Chandler is not able to contest that shot very well, and Dorsey is able to finish. But now Ray McCallum on the break passes to Stanley Johnson, and what a dunk. That was crazy. But now Montrezl Harrell passes it into the corner for Stauskas for 3. And he is a guy I'm very glad to have back. He still can't defend anyone, but he shoots lights out. And now Austin Rivers, who is on the Rockets, in real life got traded to the Clippers in a very interesting move to play for his dad. Sort of strange, but that is Joey Dorsey's 4th foul, 7 minutes left in the second quarter. So Terrence Jones would play a ton of minutes at center, and he cannot handle DeMarcus Cousins down low. He is probably, if you want to pick a second position, you'd probably put him at the 3, I would say. Definitely not a 4 or a 5 or a center, whatever you want to call it, as Cousins gets the and one. But now going low to Terrence Jones on a quick fadeaway. That was not the greatest defense, but more of a great move from Terrence Jones. Now down low again to Cousins. He's working. He goes up with the shot and finish it to give a 4-point lead. Now 3.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Ben McLemore now down low to Drew Holiday. He fades away from the post and gets that shot to go. That's a good shot he has in his repertoire and gets that shot to go. But now the defense collapses on the drive, and Singler is there and he knocks down the 3. That gives the Kings a 5-point lead. But now back up top to McLemore, and he knocks down his own 3. Lead is now back up to 8. So now Zach Randolph working down low. I believe that's Isaiah Cannon, and he just cannot handle him down low. As the Rockets were going to a lot of 3-guard looks. But now James Harden, he also had a very good game, 54-49. Now nearing the end of the first half, Montrezl Harrell gets that shot to go, gives a 7-point lead, and Harden does not even shoot the ball. So 56-49 going into halftime. Pretty good play against a depleted team. I feel like we will play a lot better moving forward in this second half because there will be more foul trouble for the Rockets. And DeMarcus Cousins already has 21 points, has a shot for at least 40, maybe even 50, with Terrence Jones 10 rebounds and Drew Holiday with 4 assists. Like I said, DeMarcus Cousins, if you have to have a very good, you have to have probably one of the best post defenders to handle him, and you are in big trouble when the person you have defending him is either Joey Dorsey or Terrence Jones. As you can see, he just takes him to the rim, and no good. But more importantly, that is Dorsey's 5th foul, already beginning of the 4th quarter, or 3rd quarter in fact. So they have a long way to go before he's actually still in the game. But we could foul him out right here as Marcus Cousins is going down low. He finishes, gets him in the air, and a great move, 9-point lead. And now Cousins misses, but Stanley Johnson gets the rebound outside to Drew Holiday for 3. 12-point game, 7 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Now down low once more to Cousins. He goes inside, gets that shot to go as he's off to a hot start to start off the 3rd quarter. But now passing it outside to Cannon. Swinging it around, and the pass is stolen by Stanley Johnson. He dunks it home, and it is now a 13-point game, up to 15. James Harden now being defended by McLemore. He can't do anything, as James Harden, one of the more talented defensive players. As you can see, the Rockets are the 5th seed right now, so we could gain a little bit of ground and take over that spot if we are able to hang on and win this game. But 5 minutes left. Oh, Trevor Ariza gets that shot in, and now Zach Randolph from the corner. He's driving in, trying to post up Dorsey, and he goes up, and that shot is good as they have no post defense. But now trying to work down low. Drew Hall, actually no, that is Montrezl Harrell, showing off great touch right there, and able to get that shot to go. But now Austin Rivers working from the wing down low to James Harden, who drives in and gets that shot in, as DeMarre Carroll's defensive attributes are not nearly as good as they are in real life, so he's not quite the player that I thought he would be for this team. But either way, Stauskas' shot is no good at the end of the 3rd quarter to make it an 11-point lead going into the 4th, playing incredibly well. This looks like this should be, if we can extend this lead early, this game might already be out of hand. But DeMarcus Cousins has now fouled out Joey Dorsey. Sort of a bad foul right there. But Harden, that's a worse foul on Stanley Johnson. That makes it an and one possibly, as he knocks down the free throw. And that is a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. As now Austin Rivers working on the break. Great ball movement to Cannon, who gets the contested layup to go. Very nice finish. But now Sean Williams is the power forward playing on DeMarcus Cousins. And a great move to the basket. Sort of a floater type shot right there. And that is now an 8-point lead. Drew Holiday driving. And he lays it up and in. Back to a 10-point lead. 7.5 minutes left. Now once again a huge mismatch. Now into the corner. This is Stanley Johnson. Not a great 3-point shooter. But when he has gotten the ball, he has shot very well, shooting close to 50%. As he's been incredibly efficient shooting the 3. But it is now a, I believe, 5-point lead. But DeMarcus Cousins has 35 points, 11 rebounds. And we'll have to see if he can continue that success halfway through the 3rd quarter. But now a 9-point lead. DeMarcus Cousins pulls up, and that shot is good. 37 points for him now. And now Drew Holiday working on the break. He gets inside, and a great contact finish, as that is now an 11-point lead with 4.5 minutes remaining. Now Zach Randolph has a mismatch, but kicks it outside to Austin Rivers. One of he's a very bad 3-point shooter, but able to get that shot to go, as he has definitely improved that shot in this MyGM. Closer to a 40% shooter now, which is pretty impressive to where he once was around 20. But now DeMarcus Cousins gets that shot to go, around 41 points I believe right now. And on the pull-up, no good, but Harden there on the rebound gets that shot up and in, as the lead is now down to 5. 1 minute, 45 seconds left. Lead is 7. Harden gets the ball. He pulls up, and that shot is good. That's a 3. 4-point game now, under a minute left. Ariza, no good. Zach Randolph gets the rebound. Now on the break, Ben McLemore has a chance, and he slams it down. 6-point lead. 35 seconds left. The 3 is no good. Rebound by Randolph. Pass to Holiday. And he is fouled, and he will go to the line, a chance to extend this lead. And that shot rolls in, and that makes it 7 points. Holiday on his second, and that is good. 8-point lead, 30 seconds left. This game appears to be all but over. Gotta get something going quick. James Harden looking long two, and that shot is good. So now a 6-point lead. DeMarcus Cousins has the ball. Chance to add to his already impressive score total, as this is his 23rd free throw and his 24th as he knocked 1 of 2 down. And that would end up ending the game. The Kings would win by 7, making their winning streak now double digits at 10 games. An incredibly impressive performance, 42 points, 24 free throws for DeMarcus Cousins. And a couple other players had nice games. James Harden, though, 37 points, a great game from him. And Terrence Jones almost pulls off a 20-20 game. But I hope you did enjoy a very impressive win. I like what I saw out of this team, but I hope you did enjoy, because I'm out.